We took a weekend off from touring, and so we made our way back home. We heard a house party was brewing. It's Friday, so let's get drunk, yeah.
We made it. Give me the cheers. Give me the cheers. Give me the claps. Give me all of the applause.
Cheers!
If you are just joining us for the first time on this glorious Friday, Nick and I have been on this show doing this podcast for 100 episodes.
Wow.
And Sean's been here for some of the time.
A little bit. A significant amount, but a little bit.
Thank you all for joining us on this Friday on our 100th episode of the Last Call podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Thompson. And as always, I am joined by my co-hosts, Nick Warner and Sean.
Can we get some 100s in the chat? Some 100s in the chat?
Don't get picky.
So we have some fun stuff, I think, for our 100th episode. Let's first address the two elephants in the room. We have two guests. First, you know them, you love them, Nick.
Hi.
Number two.
First of all, I was Nick number one, and you know that.
Not today, you're not. Not today, you're not.
Fuck you. It's your podcast.
Thank you.
Second of all, you know him, you might also love him, Cameron.
Fan favorite, thank you.
Fan favorite.
Dubbed that yourself, did you?
I am your number one fan, and I am my own favorite.
There we go.
Let me see that Spotify rap to see if you are our 0.01% listener.
So, again, if you are joining us for the first time on this 100th episode, this is the podcast where the three of us, Nick, Sean, and I, attempt to drink 6 beers in 60 minutes. Each beer does have to be at or above 5% alcohol by volume. This week, though, we do have a little bit of a twist. We do have a brew review, which we're going to get to.
Would you call it a spin?
That was give him the clap button. Yeah.
I got one better for you. Wait for it.
Yay! Oh, that's so loud. None of these buttons are the same volume.
No.
So what we've decided to do on this 100th episode and the countless brew reviews that we've done through these 100 episodes, we are cleaning out our fridge. And so what we decided to do is make the Wheel of Destiny with all of the beers that we have left over from our brew reviews, including some infamous ones that you might remember if you've listened to the show before. So we'll get to that in a minute, but let's go ahead and get the brew review kicked off. And for the 100th episode, Sean brought the brew review.
Such an honor. Wow. So we've had this brewery before, Prairie Artisan Ales. They've done pretty well, I think, throughout the longevity of the show. I think they're like the first, like top 3 or 4.
They do pretty well.
But you know, I did go back to my roots. I was tired of the sour hate. Everyone just kept not bringing them on. So I did bring out a sour ale with fruit candy flavor. And honestly, I think it's pretty good. It's called Tiny S's, and it literally has the little S's that you guys all used to draw when you were in like middle school. You know, you put the 6 lines, draw the cross out. I never understood why that was such a fad across like any other kid you met. That even if you didn't go to the same school, you knew that. Like, I don't know why it was so universal, but it was. But yeah, I mean, honestly, fucking tastes delicious. Not gonna lie, it doesn't taste like beer, which is, you know, maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. I know for Schaefer, it's probably a bad thing. For Cameron, it's probably a great thing.
Like a vodka seltzer.
Yeah, it doesn't. It literally doesn't taste like beer.
Pretty good.
I think it tastes like a grape soda. I think, Cameron, you said before the show, because you took a little sip pre-brew review, that it tastes kind of like a flat soda, like an old soda. But it is very good.
And it's 5.5, so it meets the requirement.
That is very good.
So I think I'm going to give this like a solid 7.2.
7-2.
And I finished it already.
Who wants to go next? Somebody. One of you two, I think. You, Cameron.
Yeah, I'll go.
You down yours.
And you need another beer.
I don't like
You need to
beer.
spin.
I don't like beer, but this was decent. It didn't taste like beer. It kind of tasted like expired like
That's
grape
not a
juice.
good start.
Like what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of like a grape soda.
Like, it's not good. I'm not seeking it out, but also I don't like beer, and this is a great alternative. So I can say I drink beer now.
That's, I guess you can say.
I give it a 7.3.
Oh,
just 1.1 more than Shaw.
All right, you don't have to one up me like that, but here we go. Schaefer,
Schaefer?
you don't like sours.
Yeah, which is making this really tough because it's actually really good. So I don't know if I'm rating it as like a good sour or a normal beer. So I'm going to give it a 6.9 for the memes because I think it's fair.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad score at all. I'm actually very impressed by this. Not as sour as I would like, but it's definitely more sour than the beer we had last week, or the one that I brought.
The sour me,
which was
sour cherry.
The mild me, whatever. It was not sour at all. So I appreciate the sourness. It is very tasteful, probably too easy to drink. Like I could see myself drinking quite a few of these in a row. So I'm probably gonna give it like.
He's good.
Man, I think. My initial reaction was 7.6, so I'm gonna go 7.6.
Starting off hot. Then Warner, the last but not least.
Last but not least, very flavorful.
Yeah,
Smacks you in the face. A lot of flavor here. Kind of reminds me of drinking Welch's grape juice, only with alcohol. That being said, I'm gonna give it a 7.4.
All right. I was deciding between this one and called Nerdy Dancing, but the Nerdy Dancing did not meet the 5% requirement. So,
all right, a 7.6, a 7.4, a 7.2, a 7.3, and a 6.9. Nice. Gives us a last call podcast score of 7.3. Untapped score was an 8.48 converted.
Jeez. Wow. Yeah. Really I think we're just too afraid to give it like all of the praise it might deserve because we don't want to, just seem like we're real wish-washy on like, oh, I just fucking love this beer.
It's really hard for me to not I had to pull up the score and then not look at I just forget about it.
If they would have left their API open, we could have hidden it and then we would have just get to go through, but they didn't.
So just
give
out of curiosity,
access Untapped.
Where does that rank in the Untapped scores? That must be one of the higher of the Untapped scores.
Yeah, that's way up there. That is the highest.
Wow.
So this is the highest rated beer on Untapped that we've tried, and I would say it's one of our highest rated on the Last Call podcast as well. So
I think it would be fun. I want to go through and I want to put everybody's scores that we've done and put it like an. The engineer in me is getting excited about the statistics.
We need to do that, Aaron.
We don't need to do that.
We need to see that. I want to see a nice bell curve, Thompson, Warner, Sean, it just goes the way it should.
Well, let's put it this way. With this fun spinning wheel that we have created here, the majority of what we have left is beers that I have brought because nobody wanted to drink that anymore after we tried them for the brew review. So without further ado, who needs a beer? I know I need a beer. Sean needs a beer? All right, Sean, you get the inaugural spin.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Hopefully this works here.
All right.
Can we see the screen?
Oh, baby. Don't give me a fucking Raging Eagle. Anything besides that fucking beer.
All right. So if you're in the chat, you should be able to see the screen now. This is an assortment of beers that we've got left over. Sean, do you want to click it?
You can click
or
it.
Do you want, okay. You're going to leave it up to me.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll blame you.
I'm feeling a Raging Eagle on this click.
I swear to God if it is.
All right.
Out
of the way.
All right, here we go.
No,
3,
you guys
2,
I don't want
1.
Honestly, didn't even think.
See, this is why I don't gamble. I'm already starting to sweat.
Raging Eagle. Oh, Budweiser. All right. Let's go. That's good. That's good.
That's a max win right there. Max win on the beer wheel.
Double or nothing.
Hold on. And then every time we spin something, we're able to hide it, right?
Yes.
So we're taking it out. So there is one less Budweiser on the wheel, which means your chance of getting a Raging Eagle just went up.
Yeah, someone's going to get probably multiple of them. I'm just hoping it's not me.
We love this.
Spin one for me, Warner.
Yeah, he needs one too. I hope he gets a Raging Eagle. I swear. He needs it. Mr. Gambler himself.
That's really spinning.
We love it. We love to see
Thank God.
it. Oh no.
Whew. Used all my good karma up to not get
Now,
that.
the funny thing
Don't
is,
worry, boys. There's 6 more.
I think there's more Raging Eagles in that fridge, so we could have added a lot more.
Oh.
I feel like, but I don't know.
Spin me, brother.
He needs one. We got three spins.
3 spins. All right, ready?
Oh, it smells bad.
No whammy. In a sour.
Sour man, that's a good pick.
No, but he hates the sour beers. So and it's a big boy.
And it's a tall boy.
It's not that bad.
Would you like to trade for a Presidente?
You could technically. We do have a rule where we could.
It tastes like cigarettes.
That's what is it? Scotch.
I don't know.
Cameron might like that one too because it's definitely more up his alley of not harsh beer taste.
So I do like in the chat we've got James in here, and he wants somebody to roll his
It tastes like cigarettes.
his Voodoo Ranger.
Well,
It might happen.
We're hoping for it, James.
No, don't worry. You all get your chance.
yeah, there's 5 more.
It's just a skunk.
Oh, this is terrible.
All right, so we've taken our spins.
That's not good. That one's almost as bad as Raging Eagle.
Well, we'll put that to the
You
test.
should have stuck with the sour meat.
All right, so
Everything's fine.
So we've got a few different topics that I want to hit tonight, and I'm not sure where we want to start. Do we want to get the sports out of the way? Is that where we want to start?
Sports. We love sports.
We do love
We're
sports.
men and we love
Okay.
sports.
So let's hit them with the sports up front, and then if they are bold enough to stick around, maybe we'll get some other other things.
Apparently.
But I do find so you know a lot more about this than I do.
Yeah.
But there was something interesting that happened in Formula One.
So completely different sports than we normally talk about, right? We're
There's no
usually-
ball in this.
There's
sport.
no ball, no basketball, no football, none of that. Formula One, we're talking about it today for a little bit. But I think this does kind of carry over into some other sports as well. So the biggest news, Lewis Hamilton is switching to Ferrari. And this is the biggest news because that man has been with Mercedes, or at least in some way, shape, or form, since he was in karts when he was like 4.
Wow.
And he's 40 years old now, or something like that. So he's won 7 championships or 7 championships total. I think 1 with McLaren and then 6 with Mercedes. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this man just switches out of the blue.
Is there a reason, or was it just that Mercedes
100
was tired
million
of it?
reasons.
100 million. 100
Well, outside of the money, I guess, was it like, I guess I'm not familiar with like F1 and like, are there contracts? Is it like the NBA where you have like, you can have a player option? Like, how exactly does that work?
So he's got a contract, right? And it was a 2-year contract that he signed, and he had a clause in there where he could void it. And he hasn't even driven this year's car, and he already said, "No, I'm good. I'm going to switch."
Really?
No. So he's got to finish out. This year hasn't even started, and he's got to finish the rest of the year out. And then also the Ferrari driver's like, "Oh, well, I guess I don't have a seat
job.
next-"
I don't have a job.
Carlos Sainz is sitting there. I don't have a job next year, I guess.
That is really weird when he's like, I'm
You're just
done.
hanging
This is my
out.
last season. I'm not re-signing here, like in sports all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care. This is my farewell tour.
Yeah, so could he just dog shit their ranking then? Like he could just fucking drive backwards, crash the car, and like they can't do anything because they
I'm
can't.
sure they have a clause though that says like if you are underperforming on purpose,
Then because like
We'll
they
kick
can't
ya.
sit drivers because they usually have like what 2 per team.
yeah,
Yeah.
2 drivers per team.
So then you're at a disadvantage. But I guess if someone's purposely trying to do shit, then maybe it would be.
I mean, there's reserve drivers that you could put in, but whatever.
So,
He's not going to do it. He's not going to hurt
if
his
you're looking for a
reputation.
driver, I know a guy. His name's Nick Warner. He'd be a great addition to your team.
I'm
He
good.
wants to get out there.
I'm good.
He's,
I don't have the neck for it.
He's
dude.
raced for years. He's good to go.
Have you seen the necks on
Gotta
those
have that
guys?
thick ass neck.
Dude, they're like this. It's like a trapezoid.
Do you think that's a downgrade for him going to Ferrari?
I don't know. I don't think so. Mercedes is on their way down. They're
They
doing
are.
very poorly. And who doesn't want to drive for Ferrari? It's got so much notoriety, but
Verstappen.
the reason why I thought
Verstappen.
this would relate to like other topics, this is like up there with a level of like Jordan retiring and then for whatever reason coming back and playing for the Wizards.
Or like when Lionel Messi switched teams. I know that was a huge one too that no one saw coming. We're like, what the fuck?
Miami or
Yeah. He now plays in the MLS and just dominates. And
Yep.
But
it's money.
well, the money that he got is ridiculous. And part of his contract, and I think we already talked about this a little bit, is that he gets some of the proceeds that Apple has because Apple owns the rights to the MLS League Pass or whatever. And Messi has an agreement with the MLS that he gets part of that.
Oh, a little double dip, a little salary and some royalties.
Exactly. So all of the international market that just signed up for the MLS League Pass to watch Messi benefits off of that as well.
He didn't come back for every game though. He did what a lot of like NASCAR drivers do, where he comes back for select games
Who, Messi?
to bump those numbers. Yeah.
So he did play in one of their like in-season tournaments that the MLS has, and I do believe that he's playing in the regular season. but he does also have his obligation to the Argentinian national club.
Right.
So he's been missing games for that.
Okay.
When a lot of the other MLS players don't have to, because Messi being the captain of Argentina and having just won the World Cup, has that. But yeah, is there a trade? Like, would Carlos Sainz go to Mercedes? Like, would they just say swap drivers or?
Not typically. No.
Or is Mercedes going to just put whoever's son owns the company in the car? Because that's what we like to also do in F1.
We're not doing that.
Not anymore? We're done doing that?
I would hope
shit,
so.
man. Oh.
I hate the politics in F1. In fact, they just denied. So Andretti, it's a famous name around racing.
Cadillac.
Yeah, Andretti Cadillac had a bid in. So there's currently 10 teams on the F1 grid. They wanted to add an 11, kind of like an expansion team in NFL football or basketball, whatever. And they put in their application and got denied. And their reasons were they thought that F1 would give more of a value to the Andretti name than the Andretti name would give to F1. They said they wouldn't be competitive, and then a bunch of other crappy things.
Really?
Yeah. So
It's
what is
goofy.
Cadillac and Andretti doing now? Because they were building a car, like they had everything ready to go,
Yeah.
and then they were basically gate kept, which is crazy because you're bringing a lot of an American market
Correct.
by allowing.
And that's where, like, it doesn't make sense from Formula One standpoint. You're gonna bring the entire American market, more of it.
There's
in.
no opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, also just look at the comparison, like with the Le Mans when they had the Chevy car in there, and like literally people that have never watched the Le Mans ever before, they heard that there's a fucking Chevy in it, and they were like, oh, "I'm gonna go watch."
Yeah.
Free
Just
viewership.
to see it.
I just like, oh fuck yeah, America!
But if you do
V8
a fucking
screaming.
unicycle in the lawns, I'd probably watch for that too. It's not about the
I'm in.
Chevy
Sign
versus-
me up.
I had this debate with one of my friends the other day about the NBA, and I don't watch the NBA. I'm not a huge fan of the NBA. And what I told them, because of our fantasy league,
Yeah, you're doing so good.
what 2 and 19, whatever.
Okay, we haven't played that many games yet.
So what I was telling him is I like the NFL because it is scheduled viewing. It's Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Those are the days. Whereas your NBA team, and the NHL has a similar problem, in my opinion, where they play on sporadic days. They might play Monday, Tuesday, and then be off until Thursday or Friday or whenever, right? So it's sporadic. But if the NBA was on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I knew that those were the days that my team were going to play, I, as not a fan of the NBA, would be more willing to watch because it's scheduled television versus I have to keep up with the schedule of my team. But to an NBA fan, you don't care. You just like the NBA and you know the schedule and you're going to follow the team. So it doesn't matter to you.
Yeah,
The NBA isn't trying to target me, right? They'd love me as a fan, but they don't really care. Is Formula One the same way? Where, hey, if we let these guys in, we already have enough of the American market where we don't care if we get that other 2-3% by letting Andretti in.
I don't think they have really much of an American market at all.
I think ever since they had the Drive to Survive, like that's pumped so many people into the market.
Well,
Then
there's
they had that shit show of a race at Las Vegas that also turned everybody off of it. They're like, oh wow, this is how bad this is.
I think people are still interested in it.
But now you also have 3 races in America now. You've got Miami, you've got Austin, and you have Vegas. So again, I don't know what the numbers are, but Formula One could be saying, we don't need the extra market that you're going to bring us. It's not going to be worth letting you guys in.
So I think it's a money thing, and it's not necessarily they want more money, but if they add another team in, then the money, the prize money and everything gets split amongst the teams. So when you went splitting 10 ways to now 11 ways, everybody else hates that, right?
revenue, Chever. I mean,
Yeah. But the
they're
annoying
not gonna
thing
approve
is...
a team in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's just not a market there.
Like, I feel like everybody would be on the side of expanding the NBA and adding another team. Like, I think that would be cool.
But in specific regions,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
again, it's not going to be a Fort Wayne team or Kansas
Right.
City.
Not the Fort Wayne Pistons. Let's bring them back.
Bring back a Seattle team.
Yeah,
Bring back
Seattle is a
something like that.
no-brainer.
Salt Lake
Vegas is a
City is the
no-brainer.
leading market right now.
Don't they have the Salt Lake
Or,
City?
Sorry, not Salt Lake City.
I thought they had a...
Yeah, they have the Jazz, don't they?
Yeah, Salt Lake City's trying to add an expansion team for some sport. Maybe it was football.
Hockey, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Hockey,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about that.
But it's where, like, everybody would be excited about it. I think everybody is tired of seeing either Mercedes win or Red Bull win, and so adding another team has another chance of somebody else being able to win, and it's exciting. But they're like, nope, we're good. So they're completely throwing it out the window of trying to make the sport better, which is really frustrating because politics are clearly in play. So,
well, I mean,
anyway.
it's always about the money, right? There's some money. If they thought that they were going to bring in a bunch of money, letting them in, right? Why are all these guys jumping to live golf, right? Saudi Arabia. Why did Cristiano Ronaldo go to Saudi Arabia League to play soccer? It's always about the money, and
I just don't think it's probably just not going to be enough, I guess.
Well, you know what? It's a shame, and you know what? They should be Formula One should be fined by somebody for doing that, and they should be fined heavily.
Start their own league.
Start their own league. Saudi Arabia. Actually, Saudi Arabia essentially owns Formula One. In my opinion, that's not a fact. That's just the way I see it.
Hot takes by Thompson.
Warren needs to spin for a beer.
I'm ready.
You're ready for a beer? Okay, let's.
And I think we're about ready for a topic change as well. So good timing.
Raging
No
Eagle.
Raging Eagle. No Raging Eagle. No Raging
Spin all of
Eagle.
them out.
Come on, baby.
Spin all of them out.
Give me something good. Give me the Voodoo Ranger for James. Hugs on the beach. I think that's a good one.
I know.
can't
I think
remember.
it's a Thompson beer, so probably not. No, it's one of the tall cans, I believe.
It's a tall one, and it's got sandals, like beach sandals
Somewhere.
on it, I think. Pretty good at remembering the labels.
No, we
I guess.
had something interesting.
we'll find it.
in the chat.
While I find it, what, chug it, Cam? That
No,
was in the
somebody
chat.
said
Chug your beer,
fair
Cam.
point after you spoke.
They're totally not a plant. I did not put them in the audience.
No, Hugh told Cameron to chug his beer.
Yeah.
While I am looking for the Hugs on the Beach.
It's the Highwire Brewing can.
Okay, well.
It's that far one. Yeah.
Told
Oh,
you.
hey, I found it.
Told you.
Good job.
Cameron, you brought up a story, speaking of money and finding people, that I thought was kind of interesting. So would you like to share on this story that you...
Extrapolate, please.
Yeah, I could give you the Cliff Notes, or Mr. Know-It-All over here could probably give you the...
It's all you, bud.
So basically, there was someone that worked for eBay, and they left, and the eBay executives, like top-level people, basically conspired to completely ruin this person's life. And I can't remember why, but it wasn't like this person left on bad terms or they did anything malicious to the company. But these eBay executives told the people under them, here's a budget, like make this family's life a living hell. So they sent them live spiders, live cockroaches. They sent them a death wreath and a pig's head in the mail. This is from eBay.
The company.
The company eBay. This is not some disgruntled employee. This was executives that had meetings and said, we would like to do this.
Did it come in a box with like the eBay tape on it?
They knew. They did it.
It wasn't not us.
But
That's not us.
or Amazon. It came in an
It's
Amazon.
our competitor.
Yeah, they doxed the family, like completely doxed them and put their stuff all over the internet. They were sending them like death threats anonymously. And so this company ended up, eBay got lost a lawsuit and had to pay out like $3 or $4 million. But yeah, I just thought it was wild that, you know, that's a Fortune 500 company that you would not think gets caught up in that. And you might think, all right, that's some rogue person that was operating, you know, Black Ops type. But no, they had a budget set aside for this person's family.
So
Do you think that they had evaluated some KPIs after to talk about what the like what
KPI.
the
What's
misery
our
per dollar
KPI for
spent?
fucking up someone's life is?
So let's evaluate. Like, John's performance was great. He inflicted 84 misery units per dollar spent. Like,
Jesus Christ.
So they set aside a budget. So was there a department? And like, if you're
The
approached,
misery department.
So my boss comes up to me and says, "Hey,
it's called safety.
I've got a new. I have a new.
OSHA.
I have a new special project for you. Go make this person's life a living hell."
Fuck them up.
basically what it was.
And
Fuck 'em
there's
up.
two ways to respond to this, right? There's ask questions, or I guess three. One, say no. Two, ask questions to understand why. Or three, just go, hell yeah, I'm in.
That's an intern right there.
Dude, they're paying me $15 an hour. I got to do it, all right? in this economy, I need anything to pay this fucking rent money.
So like there was an actual like department. What's the name of this department? Like
I told you it's safety.
It is so the
Or
safety
the human
department.
resources department's probably more similar.
I like to think that they were more blatant with it, like living hell department or
Conflict
malicious shipping department or something like that. But and there was no reason for it. They never got in the lawsuit. They never said why they actually did this.
There's a reason they did it. I can't remember, but the person that used to work there, it wasn't like they were flipping tables when they left, or they were like, I don't know, doing things they shouldn't have been, like stealing information from eBay. It's like they quit, and then the executives were super mad about it, and that's kind of what transpired.
You see, she was supposed to bring like her famous mashed potatoes to the Christmas
Oh, her
party.
au gratin
Au gratin
Al
potatoes.
Grattan, Warner's
And
mom's Al Grattan potatoes are delicious, by the way.
My
His
au gratin
mom's, not
potatoes.
his, not his.
Anyway,
He's lying.
whatever her name was supposed to bring those, and she quit right before that, so everybody got really upset.
Hey, spin me a beer. Spin me a beer.
Oh, it's time. I realized I forgot to do this the last time to switch
Oh, you
screens.
didn't get rid of it?
I apologize.
Oh, that's all right.
No. I got rid of it. I just didn't bring the spinning wheel up for the audience to see. All right, spin it.
Why don't you spin Schaefer one too, because he's almost done with his Presidente.
All right, we'll get Schaefer on here.
Please no, please no, please no.
James,
please
a
no.
whole link in the chat. Jesus.
Fuck me! Not this shitty beer.
Where's the applause? All right.
Drink up, buddy.
Fuck.
Cheers.
Sucks.
There you go.
One less Raging Eagle on the board.
You better hide it so that.
Click done.
Did you not hide that one?
No. It's hidden. It's hidden.
Oh, dude, this fucking
This is
sucks.
going to determine how fast I drink the rest of this. Fuck, man.
Another Raging Eagle on the board.
Dude.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh, this smells terrible.
Everybody should have to endure the Raging Eagle.
No,
So-
fuck you. You brought. Why did you bring up? This is like perpetual Raging Eagle. Why are there more in this fucking fridge? It should be gone by now.
No, they absolutely should not. There is a reason there is that many in the fridge.
God,
I got excited. I thought this one was a good one. I took a sip of it and I about yacked. And then I went and checked with the brew review scoreboard, and it was one of yours.
yeah, dude. All of these beers, I think, besides the one Voodoo Ranger, which was
Thompson
James's.
button.
It was terrible.
Is
Oh, yeah, where is
Thompson's.
this? We got all the soundtracks tonight. Good God. Yeah.
That's for this fucking beer.
General.
Sucks.
I told you, half of these beers are ones that I have brought.
We know.
That's foul.
Thank you to James for posting the link to the article in the chat. If you do want to read more about the eBay scandal, again, what could have happened? I don't understand. But if you want to read more about it, the link in the chat. Yeah.
What's
so
the
thank you, James.
rating? What was the rating of the Raging Eagle?
Yeah, let's give the rating out on how bad it was.
9.9. Let me.
No. Yeah, it was really actually the best
Speak
one.
into
We're all super
existence.
happy.
I don't like that my beer has like sediment at the bottom that's settling.
Oh, okay,
Is it a
chill out.
hazy?
It's I don't know. It's just the sour.
So the Raging Eagle, Aaron gave it 2.7. I somehow gave it a 4.5. Sean gave it a 5
Stop scratching that.
for a last call podcast score of 4.1. Horrible.
I think I was trying to be nice to Thomas because I saw the tears in his eyes once he tasted it, and I was like, "All right, buddy, I'll try and bring it up a little bit."
So I was looking back at past episodes and I saw that brew review and Sean and I watched it and it was quite comical, like in hindsight, how bad this beer is.
That is our lowest beer of all
Also,
time.
Cameron, they want you to chug the rest of that beer.
Hugh?
It's Hugh and Powerpuff Girl 034. Shout out to Powerpuff Girl 034.
That was
That was not a
Which
joke.
one are you drinking?
Lackluster.
Is it the sour?
Is that still Hugh?
No,
All right,
I don't know.
spin me a beer and then we got
We got Cameron a beer too. You don't get it up. You're not drinking that Presidente,
Yeah,
bud.
give Aaron this Presidente.
no.
He doesn't want
He
it.
won it.
No, they're proud of you.
It's
They're
like,
proud
this
of
is
you.
a
Wow,
pretty bad
Hugh
consolation.
said proud of you, Dad.
Just
So
like-
you got something there.
That's a good choice. That's a win.
No, dude,
That is a
he
win.
deserves another Raging Eagle.
I don't deserve.
He deserves
another
more
Raging
of
Eagle.
those because he brought it. This is all of his fault.
All right,
Does somebody else need one?
I'll take one.
Cameron
Yeah.
needs one.
The Wheel of Truth.
The wheel of agony.
this podcast episode has just been us spinning for beers.
Another Budweiser.
Would you like a Budweiser?
Who
Or
wants to trade for one of these Presidentes? I'll have a Presidente before I have a Budweiser.
You said that
Go
tastes
for it.
like dog shit.
We should kick you off the
for
podcast
it.
for that statement.
all right. I watched a movie the other night, and the premise of the movie I found interesting, and I want to get your guys' take on it. It's called Self-Reliance, and it's starring Anna Kendrick's in it, and then one of the guys from New Girl. I forget
Dude,
what
so Pitch Perfect?
the actor's name.
Is she singing the whole time?
She is not.
Damn it.
The premise of the movie, though, is that the main character is approached and asked if he wants to play a game in which he will be hunted by assassins for 30 days. But the loophole is that if he is within essentially arm's length from another human who isn't like playing the game, he cannot be harmed. Actually, it doesn't even matter. You can be playing the game. But if you're within an arm's length of another human being, the assassin cannot kill you.
So you just have to keep someone around you the entire time.
But
Correct.
you don't
For
know
30
who the
days.
assassins
You
are
don't
as
know
well.
who the assassins are unless they try to kill you, and then you know who to look out for.
But does he know that rule?
He does know the rule.
And what happens at the end of the 30 days?
You win $1 million.
Easy.
How many assassins?
So-
This isn't even hard.
So I just
I would duct tape a toddler to my ass tomorrow.
why is it gonna be your ass?
So
Listen, I'm choosing. I don't know.
you could
not my problem.
you could just
fucking
maybe your
toddler's
leg
showing me. I don't
or why'd you gotta go to the ass?
so here,
Next question.
if you want to watch the movie, here's a spoiler alert. Here's a spoiler alert.
Go ahead.
Sorry, everyone's just imagining an ass strapped toddler.
Yeah, just throw on some bluey.
Yeah,
Take them to your ass. You're
Like, I don't
good.
even know.
Come on, bud, you're good.
Not my problem.
Play
For
Coco
$1 million
Melon.
bucks,
You're
no, whatever.
So the spoiler alert is
Can't live near a school anymore, but
And not my
You're a
problem.
millionaire.
$1 million.
everybody that he tries to tell about this game and says, "Hey, I need you to stay with me at all times because I'm playing this game," thinks that he is crazy.
He has no friends.
So did you try telling
No.
a toddler?
Also, the one person that believes him could go try to find an assassin and be like, "Hey, I know where this guy's at. Give me a portion of the money, whatever."
Well, see, I would just say
Wait, do the assassins get anything for killing him? Is that part of it?
That was made unclear.
I would sign up to be the
That was-
assassin.
See,
Free license to kill.
You would.
for me,
You don't have to pay
I'm
me
just
for
gonna
that.
say, hey man, I'll give you for the next month. I'll pay you 20 grand if you just literally live with me. That's it. We stay in this one studio apartment. That's it.
So
For a month. I'm DoorDash and everything. We don't have to fucking leave. Video games, whatever you want. It's all on me. Just
March 2020 is living prime again.
yeah, like I'm literally just gonna keep you as long as you do not leave this domicile. We are good to go, and I'll pay you 20 grand.
Okay, so now you have to convince this person they're actually going to get 20 grand because everybody's going to think you're crazy.
If I approached one of you today and I said I will pay you 20 grand right now
to spend 30 days at
just-
arm's length from
just,
you,
just with me for 30 days, 20 grand. You're gonna say no?
I would probably ask, how do I know that you're actually going to pay me 20 grand?
Chat wants to know, could the assassin also just kill the person that you're with?
No, that is part of the rules.
Okay.
That nobody else can be harmed other than the person playing the game.
Yeah, I'm going with probably a full bodysuit of toddlers at this point. I'm doubling down.
I think
They're shooting the toddlers. I'm still alive. Like, hey, you hit the kids, not me.
I don't know what the rules are. Like I don't wanna
That
get
was
too weird
basically
here,
the only rule. But I'm getting a general consensus that all of you are saying, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
absolutely
fairly
going to.
confident.
easier than you think it is.
I could ask Schaefer, like, hey man, like 30 grand.
So I was
You
trying to
want
think
it?
how work would work.
And
It's like,
we're not.
I could go to work. We could
you
go.
have
to
to
work.
come with me.
That's fine. I don't care. Like,
can work
if I'm gonna
remotely.
if I know $1 million just in the bag, I'm gonna fucking tie a loop between our belts and just walk behind him. He can drag me if I fall asleep. It doesn't matter. Like $1 million, yeah, that's fine.
And we're in a like normal world situation. We're not in like Will Smith, I Am Legend, where there's not like many people around. If
No,
any.
it's just normal.
It's just normal life.
daily life. Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Sign
He
me
hires
up.
me on as
I'm
his
in.
secretary, and then I work for him. I pay him
Yeah.
50 grand for a month, and I collect $1 million.
Ass toddlers for the win. Next question.
Yeah, I think more than stealing a child, I would just go to like Tokyo, the densest city in the world in population. You're always surrounded by people in Tokyo.
So that was
but always alone.
the
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
they didn't have a name, but I'm going to call them the game makers, did say that the assassins are coming from all over the world, and so there is a chance that they never even find you. But if they do find you, then you have to obviously.
Okay, Tokyo.
Yeah, what
Densest
about,
city in the
an
world.
Alaskan cruise or some bullshit.
For 30 days.
I mean, it's
But no, because
They don't know where I'm at.
But it's not like if there's somebody 100 yards away from you, that doesn't count a route. It has to be literally within the same like arm's length of you.
Here's how I win. I go downtown. I punch a horse cop. I go to jail. I've got a cellmate.
That's
I got
true.
a cellmate for 30 days.
That's true.
Okay. Well,
So
get
then you have
$1
to, assassin, you have to find your way into jail. Maybe not hard. But
You just shoot. It's pretty easy. Like punching a horse cop. So
You've surrounded yourself by potential assassins.
yeah. Now you have to worry about an assassin and your cellmate.
no, I'll run that cell.
I'm right.
I'll get them my fucking roommate on a performance improvement plan by the end of the week.
Nice little pip, bud. We're gonna get you sober. We're gonna get you doing the right thing.
You're surrounded. Like, you'll be with your cellmate the whole time. 30 days, you're out. You're a millionaire.
I don't
says
think it's that
a
hard.
million isn't worth it. So what's the number that is worth it?
$1 million for just 1 month of someone
30
being near
days.
you?
100
To
grand.
be
I'm doing.
clear, we're talking 12 million a year to deviate from your normal schedule.
Do I get to play multiple times? Can I play again?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
No, we're saying it's just one time. Again,
one time.
You're asking me things that the movie did not lay out for me.
Yeah, tell me, game master. I feel like this is you're trying to do this.
Can I Uno reverse card and become the assassin or the assassins?
They didn't
was-
say you
For
couldn't
half
kill
the
the
money.
assassins.
Yeah.
That was
For every
awesome.
one I kill, I get 20 grand.
That was also
You know,
not
I'll
made
do it
clear.
for free.
I'm a little nervous.
So, hey,
We
so
should
this will be
invite this
Cameron's
guy back.
last episode on the Last Call podcast, mainly because we're all going to be dead after the Last Call podcast.
Cameron just wants his license to kill.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a bigger consensus than I thought. I thought that we were going to maybe have some. I had to think about it for a minute. I do think
I was thinking any hobo on the street, and they just I just have to feed them fucking alcohol, and they'll just stay next to me the whole time.
Heroin. You got to feed them heroin.
Yeah, I'll give you all the fucking crack you want. Just stay handcuffed to my ankle.
Yeah, they'll be like, well, the wizard said it. I'm doing it. And I'm like,
Me and
yeah,
the
the
hobos
wizard
be
did
playing
say it.
Power for the next 2 weeks, just grinding out.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
5 million's the number, James.
5 million
The
minimum.
one that was questioning the million.
To change
It's
your
5 million.
life for 30 days?
Jeez, bud.
Okay, well, that's a completely
he doesn't
different
know what
topic.
a million is.
Does
There's no way.
does $1 million actually change your life that much?
It changes it
Not
to where
as
you don't
much
have to
anymore.
work for a lot.
Are you? You're not.
today.
You are.
That's still
you are-
changing my life.
You're not-
I
it's
can
a-
tell you that.
You can pay your debts, but
Yes.
but you are not retiring.
You don't have to. No one said you had to. You can start a whole fucking new career.
No, if you're not stupid, you can retire off $1 million.
Yeah.
for the
Not
rest
at
of your
30.
life.
Yeah.
You're not going to live for
At 30 years
if you
old.
reinvest it and
$1
everything,
million.
you're
I'm
taking-
thinking, okay, if
No shot.
I can get if I can get a couple properties, some type of rentals, you could buy a myriad of rentals
Sure. I'm saying
in different locations so that they're not
it's
spiking.
$20,000 a year for 40 years.
Yeah,
is
but
what you
you're
could withdraw.
assuming you're not reinvesting it and
No, I
doing
know. I'm
some
saying
other.
that's a 4% withdrawal rate. You could get $20,000 a
I'm-
year
I'm-
for
I'm buying
7
10
years.
houses or whatever.
So
I think it's doable.
$100,000 houses gives you what $600 a month average rent.
I'm not saying you live on
$100,000
it.
house, or- I don't know.
I think it's doable, but you're not going to live a crazy lifestyle.
Yeah, but the only argument I have here is $1 million life changing. Anyone who says it's not they are ridiculously rich
Nuts.
already. For any of us sitting here, $1 million in your pocket right now, you're telling me that's not going to change your life?
$1 million, depending on your situation, can absolutely change
For
your life.
almost
In your
every
situation right
single
now, would $1
person.
million not be life changing to you?
What I'm saying is that you cannot retire. It is not generational wealth.
It's
not
still life changing.
No,
Would
I
it-
just said
would it-
life
would
changing.
it- would $1 million
Life changing.
right now be life changing to you?
Yes.
I'm amazed
The
you have
answer-
to think
the
about
answer
that.
is
No,
yes.
because I'm not saying
You have
I'm
$1 million
I'm,
of liquid cash on you right now.
I'm not living any differently. I'm not buying a house. I'm
But
not.
you're also-
It's not. I
but you're-
didn't.
but you're also
I didn't,
not worried.
I didn't win the Powerball, so I'm not buying
No.
extravagant
But
things.
I'm-
Right? It's maybe I invested and I put it in the stock market, or I put it into something.
$5,000. $1,000,000.
$300
I
at the
understand.
casino. I've seen you order the nicest.
You know
steak
how
they
much a
have
million
on
is?
$300
With all of my winnings, and then my winnings are gone. I'm not retiring on
You're
that.
gonna put down like $1 million. You're gonna
No,
be disappointed all of a sudden.
you're lumping them, retirement and changing your life. Changing your life.
No, like the average fucking savings account in the United States was like less than $1,000 for like 80% of the United States.
Okay,
if
so-
you had $1 million
Okay.
that shoots you all the way up to the 1%, you now no longer have to worry about anything. You lose your job tomorrow because the company goes under. Not freaking out. Why? Because I have a nice nest egg to just fuck around with.
Okay, so I will say if that is the definition that we're using as life changing, then yes, that is life changing. I was considering it more of the I'm not retiring and living in,
No, we're just
of-
talking life changing. Like this completely changes your stance on like what you're gonna do.
you step
Before
on a
you were
nail
relying on your
out in the
current
parking lot.
income. You're relying on your current income.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden you have this big lump sum. Like that's gonna completely change your pathway the rest of your life.
and I do agree
I'm not
with
saying that's gonna get you to retirement, but it's gonna completely change it.
And I do agree with Sean. It does really depend on your situation, right? Where you're at, what you're going to do with that money. But what I was getting at was I am not retiring and living on a beach somewhere with $1 million today. Like that's
No, but
not,
you own a beach
it's not gonna
house
be a
now.
nice beach. It might be in Detroit.
Well, see,
Michigan Beach.
I don't even think.
like Mission Vegas.
Maybe that's like Muller's Lake Superior Beach. $1 million.
Okay. Well,
Is anybody ready? I think I'm
I'm
about ready.
almost there, but
I think I'm
anyone
ready.
that I can't agree with even some like with James. Like, dude, $1 million is life changing. You have so much more security there. Like, even if you still have to go to the work the next day, the security you buy with $1 million is insane. Like,
Yeah, if $1 million doesn't change your life, then you're the reason it didn't change your life.
well, I also can't like basically if you say it's not life changing. Like, if I offer Warner $10 right now, and he's like, "Bro, I don't fucking need $10." I get that. If I offered him $1 million, he looked me in the face, can't retire off of it. I'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
no, that's you're changing the argument.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not. It's any money gained is going to impact you.
You're completely changing the argument by saying that I'm not going to reject $1 million. What I'm saying is that it is different in that I still, and again, to our chat's point, I still got to go to work. I'm still living my normal life.
Sure, but you can
Right.
change. You can change. You could take.
You don't even have to go to work. I'm not
say
even saying you have to go to work. You
let's
can
say
fuck off for 3
now
years.
you want to take. Yeah, now you want to take 10 years off.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you're making $100,000 a year. Now you can just take 10 years off and go explore.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty
Is that life changing?
right
You
there.
can do a lot of crazy things you never did. Go to some place you've never been before. Maybe pursue a different academic career that you didn't because in college because you just kind of went with something else. Like, it's just asinine.
All right,
to
let's say you were
it's not.
really
James's
smart and you
point
wanted
is
to be
that
a doctor.
He's not going to risk his life for $1 million. And I'll come back to that because I'm assuming that everybody's not employing the meta toddler ass strat. Where they're strapping, duct taping toddlers.
Okay, let's spin.
I'm fine
let's
with that.
spin. Let's move on. All right,
can appreciate it.
this is my spin right here.
No way, man.
No Raging Eagle. Yes,
Max
the OP.
Another Max.
The OP. Thank you very much.
And you are hiding these, correct? After
No, I'm not hiding the Raging Eagles, but I'm hiding everything else.
You bitch.
I'm like halfway done.
Does anybody want? Okay, we're holding. All right, we're going back then. All right, we'll reconvene whenever you guys are ready.
Okay. So my next question for you guys is Firefest 2 promotional video dropped. Are we interested? Yes or no?
Fuck no. I also never even watched the whole thing of the first one, but just I heard it was a shit show, so I'm all right.
So, I just survived 30 days and I have $1 million.
I might buy that ticket.
I'm buying a ticket.
I might buy a ticket just because fuck it, because that's money I didn't have before that I could waste now. And Firefest 2 could change my
So
life.
what was the? So he's just redoing it. Is it the same guy leading it?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
And
So
he
it's,
got-
it's Groundhog's Day.
Only
again.
once.
Hang on. I made a clip for this.
Well, it's Groundhog Day.
again?
Again?
We didn't even mention that. It is
No.
Groundhog's Day. Thank you for joining us on Groundhog's Day.
So literally everybody just forgot about the whole scam that he did the first time. and they're letting him do it again?
I think he's in the wrong business. Like he's obviously a great salesman. Like he's able to drum up money after being convicted, sent to jail for doing something wrong, and then he doubles down and does it again.
Yeah.
But
And
he hasn't
people
been. This time
still
could
give him money.
This could be a redemption arc. It could be the best festival it's ever had been.
It sure could.
Well, I guess the festival has not happened yet, right?
Correct.
This is just the promo to get people to buy tickets.
Correct.
So if people actually buy tickets, this is the fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah,
Can't be
but
fooled
so,
again.
so when the first one came out, like social media wasn't at the, I guess at the peak that it was today with TikTok and everything.
It's even still at the peak now.
So sure, it's probably not, but I feel like people will buy those tickets just to. I have a ticket to Fire Festival, and whether it doesn't happen, crashes and burns, or it does happen. Like you are one of those influencers that you have a ticket to Fire Festival, and that's automatic clicks.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. Now is it's moreover going to be just a publicity stunt for everyone that buys into it, and it's going to be those stupid ass fucking bought a ticket to Fire Fest too. Is it going to be real this time? Million views, 2 million views, 3 million views.
Imagine you're the YouTuber or TikToker or whatever, and like you go to Fire Festival. Well, everyone wants to know, is it a flop or not? And so if there's only 10,000 tickets, like you're one of those people.
So it's just going to be an influencer festival, essentially.
Yeah,
It's just Coachella with
I
less
think it's
water.
gonna be a lot of people just grabbing at straws to like try and drum up the controversy on it. If it happens, it happens. It's probably gonna be lackluster, and then people are gonna be upset.
Well,
Because they want it to fail again now.
did you guys hear about the When We Were Young concert that was in Vegas? Like when that first came out, it sounded ridiculous because of all of the people that they had playing at the same time on the same day at 4 different stages and stuff.
Yeah.
It happened. It was a festival. I didn't hear anything like
Life changing.
okay, we're gonna keep.
Yeah, just it wasn't that great.
I heard it was
Didn't
like
change their life.
it was a festival.
If I had like an
but-
extra, strapping of
we
cash,
work with
I could
somebody that's
waste
going to
on
that
one
this
of
year.
mine.
Toddler strap, gee.
Yeah, whoa.
You guys all decided to talk at the same time. What were you saying?
I said we work with somebody that's going to the When We Were Young festival this year.
Oh.
So like
In
they
Vegas.
went or they are gonna go.
They're going in Vegas. Yeah, it's like its second or third year.
I thought the biggest thing about the first time they did it was that they released the lineup and then they had artists say, "Yeah, we didn't sign up for that."
Right. So it sounded kind of like a Fire Festival type event, that it was going to flop, that nobody actually signed up for this thing, and it was just going to be ridiculous. However, it happened. I didn't hear anything great about it, but I didn't hear anything bad either. So my question is, if Fire Fest 2 actually goes off, let's say it's an influencer event, but they actually pull it off, is Billy McFarland redeemed?
No.
Is he still like, we don't trust him and we're not going to go next year? Like he did it, but we don't trust him, so we're.
Where is Fire Festival 2?
I don't know.
Epstein Island.
Oh, they had some prime real estate.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Up.
Pretty well funded.
They went from Pablo Escobar's island.
Yeah, because that was the problem. Is the biggest hurdle they had is they had an island with, which it's cool on an island, but it had no water. It didn't have any supplies. So if they throw it in a place like Arizona or Texas, something like that, it's got some real
Someplace that
possibility.
actually has infrastructure to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Maybe not a desert though.
Well, that's what Burning Man was.
Burning Man's probably one of the only ones that will keep doing it like that.
I don't understand Burning Man.
Even they had issues this last year because of all the water, and then it fucking people
Yeah,
couldn't leave.
It flooded and nobody could get out, and
Yeah.
so all the billionaires that went just had like helicopters come pick them up, and all the common folk were just left in the mud.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So if I had
Hey,
like,
they had $1 million. You could call your helicopter.
I could just call somebody else to come get me. Not life changing though. If I was stuck in the middle of a fucking desert, couldn't leave, but hey, that extra $1 million, a little different.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like we're super interested, but we're here for the memes as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm never gonna commit to going to that. Like if I'm gonna go somewhere, it has to be a long standing like thing where like you said you put in for tickets for Tomorrowland, like absolutely massive festival, huge. It's been going on for a very long time, and everyone has really good reviews about it. That's more what I would like invest doing
When do you find out that you get tickets?
tomorrow.
Yeah. No, seriously. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m.
So, Look at that.
I had no idea. Sometimes your memes become reality.
Don't let your memes be dreams, kids. You heard it here first.
Tickets for Tomorrowland go on sale tomorrow at 11 a.m. And unfortunately, I think we've decided we are not going to go this year. First of all, the pre-sale, which I was not informed about, everything's already sold out. And then tomorrow is a mad grab for anything left over, and it's the 20th anniversary.
So it's going to be just absolutely massive.
Yeah. So
That's in Belgium, right?
it is in Belgium.
Yeah.
So
Let's just go to Oktoberfest instead.
I've heard different mixed reviews about Oktoberfest.
From sober people or drunk people?
Very true.
Both.
Okay.
Hey, roll me a beer.
Oh, it's time. Love it.
You finished your
that was-
aging?
It didn't taste good,
Yeah.
but I did it. If I get another one, I'm leaving the podcast right now.
Spin to win. Raging Eagle. Here we go. I got the claps ready.
Nick, you're kind of nursing that Raging Eagle.
No
I'm
shit.
just being honest. Like the chest.
Thank God, give me another deliverance from the Lord himself. Thank you.
Spin me one.
Oh, that was
Wow.
right into the microphone.
Yeah, that was for all
I
the-
always try to lean off.
I'm not going to.
Jeez.
Not going to. They need to hear it. Two in a row.
It all comes full circle.
You reap what you sow, literally. You brought this here.
I
bitch.
must repent for my sins.
Yeah.
Anybody else need a roll?
What about you?
Everybody's too
I'm
scared.
pretty close. I just got this, but
The
I'm
odds are
about
getting
done.
better.
I'm gonna go for it.
I don't think the odds are getting that much better.
All right, this is mine.
Dun,
You do have the
dun,
option
dun,
to
dun,
trade
dun,
out
dun.
for a president.
No, I tasted it as shit. Yes! Let's go! Oh, you got the one spotted cow can. Wow.
Great choice.
You got it. Gee.
What a
Great
win!
choice.
Hey, if you're not watching the podcast and you're listening to it, you should watch us on the Last Call podcast on Twitch. Way more fun.
THEE.
THEE Last Call podcast.
So here's the one thing that I'll say. The reason that we promote the live as much as we do is because we really enjoy when the audience interacts with us, help bring up topics that you want to talk about. You can actually be a part of the show. Obviously, we're shouting out the chat, bring up various things, tell us things that we might not have known, and we'll shout you out. So it's a lot of fun when we get to interact with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it, vice versa as well.
You can just tell.
So-
Look at the audience right now.
Yeah, no, I mean,
they
so
They are rowdy.
we also get fun facts. So we have so we were talking about Tomorrowland, but now we have the Hinterland is a festival in Iowa, and apparently the tickets sold out there. Crazy in Iowa, and the resale general admission single day tickets are $650.
Honestly, I like Noah. I don't know how to say it.
Noah Kahan,
On shit. His stuff's pretty good.
Vampire Weekend, and a couple other
So Hinterland, is that what, just a country music festival?
So
or-
when do you guys like fuck cows there? Or
Oh my god!
what's going
Hey,
on?
we have a request to the chat for Pokemons with guns.
Yeah, it's
Pokemon
Power World.
Power
Yeah.
World, Power World chat.
Somebody
Surprise, Cameron's
explain.
not up in arms.
Yeah, I need
All
a change
these-
of pants before we talk about that.
All my Pokemon cards have been trying to sell. Power World ruined it.
All right, so Pal World, for those of you who don't know, is essentially it was an indie game developer.
It was a new it was a new studio. It's a very small development team, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It was just a ragtag bunch of people that wanted to make a game, and they had the passion and did it. As opposed to a long-standing studio AAA title backed by millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars to do it. It's no Rockstar, it's no Activision Blizzard, it's no Microsoft Game Studios. It's just like
It's no
dudes.
Nintendo.
It's no Nintendo. It's hard.
So what it is as of the chat alluded to, Pokemon with guns. So what you can do, it's a free open world that you host your own server. So you're not playing against other players, but it is a multiplayer game. You can go around, you can capture pals
Or people.
or people.
They're still pals.
Technically.
Still pals.
just pals.
If you can catch them, they're a pal. Just saying.
with pal spheres, and you can release them into the. Are you trying to pull up images?
I'm curious for my own sake.
Okay.
He hasn't been
Oh,
on.
it's
Yeah.
legit fun.
However, with these pals, and if you're on the internet at all, I'm sure you've seen that you can make them perform work to gather resources and build things for you. You can also create weapons because the Pokemon aren't strong enough. We still need guns in order to fight people.
America.
Oh, that's Grimace.
And so
It's Grimace. It's not Eevee, that's Grimace.
That's Grimace, bro.
there's been a lot of memes about the game, but essentially it is Pokemon with guns. Now there is a lawsuit going on between Nintendo.
Not yet.
There is an alleged.
Nintendo said that they would strongly defend any infringements on their IP.
So there is a lot of talk about. Yes, there's a bunch of
Officially, a
sheep.
lawsuit's a big deal.
There's a bunch of pals with turrets. So
So what they did,
I'm pretty
do, though,
sure
is they tried to
three
they
out
basically-
of the 5 of us play it, right?
I believe you.
Yeah.
You three play it. Yes, I have not
Okay.
touched it just because I knew
Sorry,
it was
what were you
a
saying?
flavor of the month game.
Basically, Nintendo came out in Japan and said anybody that they don't want anybody Pal World to try to get talent. So say you're basically blacklisted if you go work on that project.
But here's the thing: is
Isn't a big,
see.
I don't think it's as big of a deal as they.
Well, I saw a stat that they had 2 million concurrent players.
I mean,
It's like the number one game right now.
It's a huge game across both Xbox Game Pass and even on Steam. Like where on Game Pass it's free, I believe. I think if you have Game Pass, which
It's free.
which we talked about in another episode about it's a good investment to get Game Pass Ultimate, whatever. But it's absolutely fucking huge across Xbox because it's free, but also even Steam is doing it. And it's more of like the point that I think the Pokemon company, whatever you want to call them, it's not just Nintendo, is that they think a lot of the pals that are not the humanoid pals look a lot like Pokemon that have been around for a long time. So, Cremis, Anubis, whatever, they all look similar. And so people are like, oh, this is really infringing on Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. And that's where they think they have a case. I think really Arc has more of an argument for IP law, type things of like this is more close to what we do, but yeah, it's just funny watching.
But it's the whole premise of you capture pals in a sphere, you release them in a sphere. They're your companion. They fight other pals on your behalf.
Or you fight the pals though. That's the distinct difference.
You can just
there.
pull out your gat.
I can shoot a pal in the back of the head, and
do that
that's how we can start the battle. I can beat them with a cudgel, hook them up over a fire.
Pokemon's in Japan, not in America. So
Well,
they didn't-
Pokemon was rated E. This game, I don't know, is it rated
But
anything?
if you have this lawsuit, then how do you not have Call of Duty and Battlefield?
There's not. That's why everyone wants
that
to.
guy looks like a normal guy from my game.
Do you have copyright on real
It's like
life?
it's
Yes.
because it's war is war, but if you literally instead of soap, you made the character body wash or something like that, that's clearly
So
That was actually funny.
to kind of agree with the chat. Jesus Christ.
That was actually really funny.
So we talked about
It
this.
took 100 episodes, but you made it, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we talked about it a little bit last night, but also with chat with Powerpuff Girl 034, is that I think everyone is calling out the Pokemon company because they could have put a game out like this for a very long time, and they chose to not do it. Even the most recent iterations of Pokemon are very lackluster in the open world aspect of you're walking around and catching Pokemon, and you have 5 dudes that are just passionate about making a fun game turn around and put something out. It's this shit's fucking fun as shit. Even it can be a little buggy at times depending on how you're playing it, but why could a company that has made hundreds of millions of dollars can't do it? But you have 4 guys that just randomly do it.
And of all the memes, I think my favorite one is the one where it's Iron Man, and it's the conversations at Nintendo right now.
Yeah.
Tony Stark built this in a cave,
Yeah.
with a box of scraps.
Which is also a big thing that is happening in the game industry as a whole anyways. You have a lot of indie studios that are doing really fun, cool games with next to no funding, and you have these AAA titles that are just cash grabs.
We are spinning for another beer.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was trying to
fuck,
do
my
that with
bad.
a new.
While we wait, bingo.
What the?
Your little bingo bullshit, you didn't include the whole group on it, so fuck you.
Bingo!
No, you didn't.
Bingo! So me and little mister over here,
Little mister.
we made a bingo board that you're not allowed in on because you're part of it. Where for your 100th episode, we made a bingo board of things that would happen during the episode.
and I just hit bingo diagonally.
So, all right. Aaron bad at brew review. That should have been the free space. That's stupid. Sean mansplains. Again, arguably free space. Brew review.
The fuck did I
is
mansplain?
Oh, wait, is this like greater than 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And then Aaron not understanding something. Okay. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Wait, what did I not understand?
The NBA in their schedule.
Yeah, you did admit that.
It's really hard. I mean, there's 7 days in a week. How could you possibly know all of them?
I was so close. Did you? Was there somebody else in on this?
No,
just you and
I was so close.
Who was rooting for Taylor Swift in the chat?
I was so close.
Yeah, what was that? Because that's weird.
Was that you?
That was
he
not me.
pushing
I
the
had no idea.
narrative?
I don't. Yeah.
Somebody
was-
was pushing the narrative.
I was
Icon.
so close to turning to you and saying, "What are you doing? Did you write notes or what?"
No, I
Taking
saw
notes,
it. I saw him making X's, and then Cameron left his on the table. I was like, all right, so they're playing a game that none of us else
I
are on.
was so close. I'm so upset.
Now the chat's going crazy for Taylor Swift. So,
Boo.
all right, here's the last question that I asked before we get to the last call. How many alarms do you guys set in the morning to get up?
One.
It's one. You
An
do-
alarm goes off and you wake up.
Yes, you just get the
Really?
fuck up.
One.
Really, one.
One.
It's
One.
one.
You-
It just gets snoozed.
Okay. So one, but you snooze it.
No.
One, but it's snoozed.
No.
Okay, I got
No.
one snooze.
No, you do not snooze. You just get the fuck up. If you want to snooze, set your alarm later.
Yeah. Who's going to carry the
Okay,
boats?
I don't trust your opinion because you have a child, so that's different.
No, you have one alarm. I have
Your child woke you up for a long time, I'm assuming.
I have a weekday alarm.
I've always been a one alarm guy. I hate the snooze.
yeah.
You don't go back to sleep. You
Yeah.
just you kind of lay there for 9 minutes.
I think
Chat,
that's an
we've
opinion.
got a 3, a 2.
No, fuck that.
We've got liars. People
No,
calling us liars.
No
is
liars.
tough.
You have one alarm. That's
I'm
it. Get the
sorry.
fuck up.
I'll
Don't be a
just-
baby.
Hold on.
I'll
I said
How many do you-
3
What the fuck?
I said
in
3 as
15-minute increments.
What are you doing?
Like
What are you doing?
11:15,
Why not just-
11:30, 11:45.
Yes,
What the? F-
But why not just
Yeah.
hit snooze?
because my snooze is only like 5 minutes.
You know that you can adjust the
Just
snooze
get
button,
up.
though, right?
Be an
It's
adult.
Can
Get
I?
up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not hard. If you want to get up at 9 o'clock, set your alarm for 9 o'clock. That's all you have to do. Why set your
fair.
why
So-
set 5
so-
alarms from 8:30 to every 5 minute increment? Like why do that?
This is clearly coming from somebody that's never accidentally turned off their alarm and then overslept.
No, because why would you turn off your alarm? You can set your schedule on your phone.
I have turned off an alarm without remembering turning off the alarm before.
That's on you then. What am I supposed to fucking do there?
So I have 3
My
tiers
bad.
of alarms. I've got my really
Dude, you have
opportunistic-
17 billion alarms.
All right. Yeah. Okay. How many
Can we-
times
can
have
we-
I had to go to work at 2 a.m. this year, or like 10 p.m. and like all of this? So like mine's different because of that. But
Even before you were doing that, when we were in high school, you had a
Sure,
billion
sure.
alarms. I'm waking up at the earliest one. I'm like, bro, it's 4 a.m. Why am I up?
all that I'm
and you
saying
have 10-minute
is
intervals.
I have opportunistic alarms. So like the first alarm, I get up, I get breakfast, I get coffee, I get to shower.
and you ignore all of them.
On the third alarm, it's like you have an interview at the door now, and you say, "Okay, great, I'll be down there in 15 minutes." As I'm putting on my pants, as I'm jumping out the door.
Jesus Christ.
Several times I've been woken up by Teams
I feel like
notifications.
yours starts with you. I wake up, I make my own breakfast. The next one's like,
I get up and go
oh,
to
it's
McDonald's.
10:30, and McDonald's is not serving breakfast anymore.
I'll just wait 30 minutes.
No, you have a weekday alarm. You have a weekend alarm.
I
alarms on the weekend?
Yeah, I'm not trying to waste my day.
Actual fuck is wrong?
I'm not trying to waste my day by sleeping the whole fucking day.
There's nothing wasted.
I also
Enjoying
don't-
your time sleeping.
I don't set an alarm on the weekends, but I cannot sleep in past a certain time. My body just says, "Nope, time to get up." It doesn't. It. So I
Welcome
wish.
to adulthood.
I wish I could be a one alarm person, but I'm not, and I can't. It's unfortunate.
Why did that?
Well,
get
you can, but you don't.
I can't. Well, again, I don't
You
want
find
to.
me a successful person, like
You can't.
find me a multimillionaire that doesn't wake up on their first alarm.
I don't know how many multimillionaires do you know? Go
How many
ask him.
times have you survived the?
Yeah, it's 30 days because if you fucking up because the person you're with that's arm's length away woke up on the first alarm and you're waking up to the 10th.
They're out the gym and I'm getting murdered in my bed.
Exactly. You deserve that shit because you're lazy.
Stay 5 feet away.
You guys are sounding like all those like finance bros on TikTok that tell me how to be rich and
I'm
successful.
telling you,
No,
I
I'm not
sleep
saying you have to get up at the butt fuck crack of dawn. Just wake up when your alarm's set. Like, what is the point of like you're just fucking with yourself? Like, you're not going back to sleep for one. If
I
you're-
agree with Sean.
If you're setting it in 15-minute intervals, you're not going back into REM sleep, so it's
Wait,
not
do you
good.
Dream?
You're-
Do you
you're-
dream between your resets? That's the only time that I do it. If I have a really good dream and I hit snooze, I'll hop right back into it.
No way. There's no shot.
You don't do that?
I'm going back
No.
in.
You know what? I also
Dreaming
just-
about taping
I
them
also just-
toddlers to your ass.
Yeah, you see, I don't think you need those dreams because they're putting weird fucking values in your head. No, I just get up, and half the time I wake up before my alarm even happens, and I just get up and go.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm fine. I just get up. I feel rested because I went to bed when I was supposed to, and I got up right before I was supposed to get up, and then we move on with our day.
It's that time of the night. What time of the night is it?
It is the last call.
Can we like snooze this like 4 times and just keep it going? Because apparently that's how people live their life.
Can we mute his mic?
No, we can't.
I can.
They're bums. Just wake up. Jesus Christ.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Last Call on the Last Call podcast, where every week we do a little something different. For the 100th episode of the Last Call podcast, we've been doing this for like, what, 3 years?
Long time.
I think it's been like 3 years.
I think it's about 3 years.
We also, for whatever reason, turned the reins over to Sean. Because
Sorry, this is only for people that actually get the fuck up in the morning, not for you bums that can't.
Jeez Louise.
I'm
Dial
sorry.
it back.
you are very
So
angry
bitter.
about this topic. My bad.
So
We need
bitter.
to wait. Till
Sorry,
I watch
it's
another
just a
ad.
lack of self-control that I get a little triggered about. My bad. I didn't mean it like that.
Wow.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Hey, before we get started, does anybody need to spin? Sorry
Ooh,
to.
I do.
Yeah, let's hold on. Let's do a
Wait,
fresh.
we got 3 more presidents.
Let's do a fresh round of.
Fresh round of spins.
Maybe I'll drink one of those after I drink another beer.
No. You get one now and a spin.
Nope.
Happy days to you.
He's even going to open it for you.
It's already open.
Look at that.
Go, bud.
We have to make a new lobby.
Doesn't that look delicious? It looks like a Mountain Dew.
It looks
Yeah, it tastes
good.
like Section 8.
Section 8 housing.
I'm telling you, it came pre-skunked for your pleasure.
How old is that beer?
Yeah,
Today.
you say you
bought
bought
that
it.
today.
I
This
bought that
actually-
on my way here.
Have you guys ever had?
Why?
Have you guys?
You looked at that packaging and said, "Yep, that's it."
Honestly, I was between this and Corona, and I was like, President.
Well, the Corona
out.
doesn't meet the 5%.
That's
though.
exactly why I bought this.
Couple of things.
Oh
That does though.
God.
Couple of things, real quick. One, you guys ever had Rolling Rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
This kind of smells like Rolling
That's,
Rock.
it's a cheap college beer.
It smells like Rolling Rock. Two, I still want to spin because I don't know what this is going to entail. So
It doesn't taste great, I'll tell you that.
So let's get a fresh round of spins. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Camera, go.
Presidente.
It's not on the list.
Raging Eagle.
Yeah, you get your little mango Raging Eagle, bud.
Hit my
He's not going to drink that. I already guarantee it he's not.
Yeah, I will.
There is also only one of those.
If you don't, he's a bitch.
Chill out, man. Have a beer.
Who's next? Who's next?
I'll go. Spin me one.
Raging Eagle.
I swear to God.
needs
man.
it.
A Raging Eagle plus a Presidente is...
Oh, God, so lucky.
Everyone just gets a spin for the last call because we have to finish our beer. Oh, you just got yours.
got
Yeah, all right. So then spin me and you, and then we'll keep going.
terrible.
I told you weren't going to like it. It's a stout, I think. All right, I'll take another one of those. Hell yes.
I'm upset how many
old.
Raging Eagles have not been spun.
You know what? You're going to get one now because you haven't had one yet.
All right.
James's Voodoo Ranger hasn't been spent.
I want the Voodoo Ranger for James. Give me Voodoo Ranger for James.
Raging Eagle. Raging Eagle.
Check those pixels. Look at those pixels.
Look at all the pickles. One of us. One of us. You take your Raging Eagle like a man.
I'm so flustered. Look
Look at all the pickles.
He really loves his pickled vegetables. You know, he's a big guy on that.
No, look, it's on Tangerine Space Machine.
I don't think it
You're
is.
one dill away.
Yeah.
The pickle's messed up.
All right, Sean, what do you have for us for last call?
So we'll have to set up a little bit because it got messed up when we were trying. You all right there, bud? You okay? Just pour it in your glass. Look how dark it is. So we've all played this. I believe there's a card game called What Do You Meme that most people may have played as with friends, where you kind of try and put a meme for a specific prompt. So this is somewhat. I'm not drinking that shit. This is somewhat similar where we're going to be given the meme, but then we need to write the prompt for it. So it could be the classic Spider-Man pointing at each other. You have to write the situation for it. Does that make sense?
Great for a podcast. Love
It
it.
does.
It's great for watching it live. Once again, watch us live.
This is so much better than that. So
I hate that you said that, but anyway.
So here, I am going to say something about the Raging Eagle. Because I've had 2 of them.
He's been diving in deep.
The second one was so much better than the first.
Because you're getting more drunk, idiot. That's why.
Could be. That might be a thing. However, second one so much better than the first. So if you ever want to try a Raging Eagle,
Drink like 7 of them. You'll be on fucking
it
cloud
will be
9.
the greatest beer you've ever tasted.
all right, let's get this game going.
Anyway, so let's set up the lobby here.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's set up the lobby. Warner, you got to do all of it. Yeah, sorry,
I
bud.
hate that I have
Are you
to
gonna
do
hide
this.
this for a minute?
We
Yeah,
can't. It's going to be visible for a second. So unfortunately, we could have some people that might join in.
But they shouldn't.
They should not. Hopefully, no viewers, please.
No streams.
We're trying to keep this time constraint. Please don't join. You do all the settings. Okay. Spicy. Spicy.
Man, we thought we were being so clever earlier.
Well, for whatever reason, it started when we didn't hit start, so that was the annoying part.
All right, ready?
Well, I don't know what the lobby is.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's what I'm.
Okay.
There you go.
I can't believe how many ads you've watched just to be Spooner. Fuck you.
All right. Are we all in? 5? We have 5 out of 15.
Yep. All right, here we go.
All right. I like this.
Were you trying to give people time to get in there?
No, I was not.
Or are you just worried about people watching you write your captions?
Dude, I'm a little nervous about me.
All right, that's fine.
So for all those paying attention, I'm playing. Everybody else gets to hide behind the phone and think about it, type something, back it out. I have to. You're gonna see it all.
You're great on the spot.
Yeah, you said you were the meme lord.
Historically.
Yeah,
The meme lord himself.
the man that overthinks. Give him
Thrives under
give
pressure.
him the opportunity for everybody to see him overthinking.
I think one of our live viewers will enjoy it. One of
Love
them
it.
specifically.
Love it. Thank you.
The improv king.
Yeah.
Live studio
Oh,
audience.
the live audience studio is a 2. One's gonna have a great time.
The man that can't talk now.
Just don't spend 3 months thinking about it.
Man that can't
He's-
talk
well, he's
now.
got
Watch him
60
try
seconds.
to type. All right. I'm feeling confident on that one.
Still have 30
don't know,
seconds
man.
left. 30 seconds left. Everybody, take
Chat,
your
chat.
time.
What do we think? Chat's got to help me out with these.
Okay, we all got real quiet, real.
Because we're trying to think.
No, this is good. This is good. I like this.
If it gets quiet during
I've
the
submitted my
podcast and you're
masterpiece.
listening, you'll
The
know why.
smoke is firing.
You just put your glasses on.
Oh man, Hugh, that
you
was a good
nearsighted?
one.
Can you not
Hugh,
see?
that was a good one. I'm sorry.
Oh, farsighted. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Oh, I just got that in.
Another.
All right.
All right, this one, pretty good. I like it.
Another bad viewer.
Oh, you're also going to see my votes as well. So,
That's fine. We're not looking. You're the only one who sees it. And then live studio audience, for sure.
all right.
I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants.
To be honest, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Bro, what?
Someone's got something on the mind. I don't know what it is, but yeah,
Never mind.
Well, that.
Oh, we're
you decide. I think with the.
All right. I like that. It's hard to bite your tongue at work. Yeah, I like it.
That's fair.
I like it. Biting your tongue at work is difficult. Oh yeah. Now Raging Eagle. Raging Eagle's actually pretty good.
So
Better than Budweiser.
okay, we need to do a little bit of enunciating for the podcast because. Okay, so this one is a woman standing there that says, "This one sparks joy," and it says Budweiser. And then it says, "This one does not spark joy," and it says Raging
Which
Eagle.
was from like the Netflix show where I can't remember exactly what it was called. Does the audience member know what it was called? Fuck. But she would. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is.
All right, so what's this one?
Okay, well, it's Michael Scott. It's Michael Scott, and it says, "When Thompson starts talking about how he doesn't watch basketball," and Michael Scott is rolling his eyes.
Ba-doomts.
Anything The Office. It's an upvote over here.
I wonder why, Cameron.
All the votes are in.
Let's see.
All the mean votes.
Let's see how the boys
After round
did.
one, how many rounds did we do?
We did 5 memes, and we'll do 5 rounds.
Oh, love it.
So
Okay.
Who did not?
Schaefer, you kind of came in not so clutch here.
Came in last.
Yeah.
After
Scooter Man's
You're
Hold on,
usually
hold
a
on.
meme lord.
real quick,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you know, we didn't really think about this for the 100th podcast episode. Not a great podcast last call, but the leaderboard so far: Cameron in first, Sean in second, Nick in third, me in fourth,
Schaefer and
Nick
fifth.
number 2 in fifth.
I've got Schaefer minus 200 for winning this whole thing.
What's the over? All right, let's go with it.
Yeah, he's pretty good memes.
Next
All right,
round.
I'm gonna need help from the chat.
All right,
Next
next
round,
round.
next
Next
round.
round. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh. We could also re-roll. I don't like this one. I don't see potential here. Chat, give me help on this one.
Ooh, okay.
So, for those of you listening to the podcast and wondering, what are we talking about? The great thing for you is that we are uploading all of our podcasts to YouTube as well. So you can go back and visually watch what we are putting on these memes on YouTube, the THEE Last Call podcast. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. This is such a bad audio segment.
It's beautiful. Guys, this is for our Twitch fans out there.
For all the Twitch fans.
Oh, God damn it.
I like it.
Warner caving under pressure. Okay. Sully looking like, hey,
Hitting snooze. I think there's one downvote going for that. I can already see it.
Fucking stupid.
I appreciate this.
Oh, do you? I bet you do, snoozer.
caption hitting snooze and
All votes are in.
Sully
Next
from
one.
Monsters Inc. Not
Monsters University.
University. You know which movie?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
This one's good too. This one's good too. I like this one. This one sparks joy.
Yeah.
The last one did not.
Yeah. Alcohol catching up with your sobriety.
Alcohol. Yeah. Alcohol versus my sobriety on this podcast.
It's a race we all run.
Somebody hasn't voted.
On this podcast.
On the
Muscles make
podcast.
Body move. Somebody's got to vote.
Thought I did. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I hit the button. Bro, what?
Oh, why is this just a Thompson?
Is
double
Aaron
show?
really still on this show? Well, that's getting a downvote.
I don't know what show we're talking about, but
I think that's his name is like Hezbollah.
Hezbollah.
Okay.
And he's sitting in a car and he's looking over at the passenger in a very like
Hezbollah stare.
worrisome face. And the caption is airing
Hot
still
take.
really on this podcast.
Presidente, not terrible.
What?
It's better than the Raging Eagle.
Preach, sister.
It's better than Raging Eagle.
I don't think so.
Hey,
It's better than
next
Raging
it's a
Eagle.
very low
meme-
bar. But
Next meme.
can't relate. I don't know.
Who made
I
this?
don't get this one.
Who made
Can
this?
somebody explain this for the people that?
So it's John Cena with
Looking
a
very
worried
surprised.
with a very worried look on his face, and the caption is when she's quote unquote not there yet.
Must be one of those jokes.
Topical, like this one.
It is Homer Simpson wearing a crown with a bunch of jewels, and it says when you win $1 million in 1 month.
But for some people, Tom,
Not life-changing, though.
Yeah, it's not life changing. It's not life changing at all.
You can't retire on it.
No, you can't. You can't.
Life changing, just upvoted.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
You can't. You can't change it. It won't do. It will do nothing for you.
All right, all meme votes are in.
Oh baby.
oh, we have a mixing of placements after one round. The top of the
minus
leaderboard.
1,000.
That's 2 rounds.
Cameron. Well, after the second round, but how the mighty
You lose points if you don't get good. If you get down votes, it is bad.
How the mighty have fallen. Cameron went from first to fifth. So now
First
the
to
lead,
last would be the better analogy there.
there we go. Sean is in first. Schaefer in second.
No,
Me in
Schaefer's in fourth.
Warner is in second.
third. My bad. Sean, let me restart. Hold on. Sean in first. Warner in second. Me in third. Schaefer in fourth because your name is Schaefer in the game. And then Okie Afterbirth, which is Cameron in fifth.
All right, next round.
All right, let's do it. My memes were not very good on that one.
But you can refresh.
I did.
You can. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh wait, what? Guys, no. I refreshed the page and submitted my thing early. Schedule loss. I'll just sit here and entertain the audience with puppet fingers. This is a wolf. Thank you for the pity laugh there. I accidentally submitted the thing before you went to look at it, so it's just like,
Wait, you didn't even look at it?
it automatically submitted.
Also, we can't hear because you're not talking to your mic.
Yes, my thing accidentally.
How is
submitted
my
the second
caption inappropriate?
What did you type?
Oh, if yours is inappropriate, then
Bro,
I don't know how mine's not getting flagged.
Yeah, wait. What did you? What? What did you type?
Yeah,
The fuck?
50
That's
Shades of Grey.
what
He
is that?
put, BS.
Yeah, you can't use the hard R, bud.
I'm so disappointed. Okay,
I can't hear your bull.
which one do you think is mine? Which one do you think I flagged?
Or
With Putin
So it's Putin
middle fingering.
flipping off the audience, and he's pointing close to his eye, and then he puts the middle finger in his ear as if he's scratching his ear, and the caption is, "I can't hear your bull." Moving on. Vote it.
Yep. All right. Good job, Aaron. Solid.
Whose was that?
Jesus Christ.
I wonder whose that is.
This needs 2 upvotes, right?
Thompson's list of conspiracy topics versus Thompson's list of good ideas.
All right. Okay. All right. This one's a good one. It's Warner. Well, the caption is the guy from Good Mythical Morning looking at a chicken sandwich, but the caption says Warner with a very smiley face looking at his zooms.
Is it whose dog is it? Is it Pavlov's dog?
Pavlov's dog. Yes.
So we have trained Warner to fall asleep to Fast and Furious.
this is a legitimate thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a gift to his current partner. She
If,
really enjoys it. Ford versus Ferrari has run a lot in that household, and it's doing great.
If you want to make me go to sleep, you put on a movie about cars or whatever, I'll watch it and then I fall asleep.
You remember we went to Fast and Furious? Was it which was the one that they went to space?
Like 9 or 10.
9. It was 9.
Where they went to space,
And he's fucking conked.
both of us passed out, and then we both woke up at about the same time when they were in space.
I was like, I'm sorry,
good.
what?
I didn't miss
We were on the
anything,
ground when I
apparently.
went to bed.
I don't need to go back and see that movie.
Next meme.
Mine auto-submitted.
Next meme. All right, what do we got here?
What?
Oh, Jesus. What the
That's not
Why?
I'm gonna let chat vote on this one.
You know, you vote on that one, bud. Let's see. You only have a brother, so you're safe in this one.
Chat, what are we thinking?
No, you're your own vote.
You're your own vote.
No.
Yes, you are.
Chat's playing along with me.
Remember, your life's to your odds. You put the down vote on that one, just out of safety.
This is one vote up.
I think I'm in last.
Elite. All meme votes are in.
Oh, okay. I'm still in third. Okay, so after round 3,
Schaefer, wow, you're diving down deep.
switch.
0 points.
out.
I upvoted that one. I'm just being honest. The Aaron conspiracy theory topics was my favorite one so far.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
And that's how many? Is it 250 points per vote?
I don't know. That one
I
was
assume
awesome.
So
Man, I
we
came
had
out even on that.
everything's the same except for the bottom, where Schaefer is now in last, Cameron is in fourth. So Sean, then Warner, me, Cameron, and then Schaefer.
I mean,
Guys,
how many more
next
do we
round,
got?
some-
Two more of these?
Two more rounds.
We could shut.
Chat. This one's up to you.
Oh, jeez.
Chat. This is a good one. I'm picking the best out of whatever chat says.
What if your phone has not loaded the meme?
No, that stinks. Come on, chat. No.
This is what mine did last time. This feels bad, man.
We can skip our memes, can't we?
You can refresh it.
Okay.
There's
well,
on the bottom thing. There's a little refresh button. You can.
I should do that because I feel like I'm just getting.
Guys, for episode 101, can we install a urinal down here? Really fun.
He's got a goal.
All right. We got votes.
All right.
Wait, 3 of 3 voted.
So
Somebody back out?
Tom's
Cameron's
timing out here. Are you connected to Wi-Fi? Can you try to refresh that?
I disconnected from Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi.
Well, we're in the basement of the studio.
so all right.
Disconnecting from.
My Wi-Fi was the problem earlier.
That's good.
Solid meme. That's a meme.
That is a meme.
This is a studio. I didn't see the. Oh, sorry. So this is a picture from Lord of the Rings with Theoden and Aragorn standing there, and Theoden says, "Less than half of what I hoped for," and the caption is, "When she sees it."
Oh, I think he's back. I think you're back.
Oh,
He
we
might be
back?
He's
We're
back. He's
Who's
good?
going to carry the boats?
No, Jesus.
David Goggins.
Can somebody tell me what that third word is?
Shut up. Shut up. I had to type this out so fast.
This man on hook on phonics.
It went from
Bro, you had 60 seconds to type.
No. I had to wait on chat.
I before
I was
E,
on chat.
except
okay.
after C, except.
So I had to.
Neighbors third way.
Hey, this went from
sometimes Y or W.
No. Hey,
Audience member, we have some spelling lessons we need to take him out through, please. Thank you. In between zooms, get him some fucking flashcards. He needs them.
Conspiracy.
listen.
Bro, you need that leapfrog.
Conspiracy.
I'm hawked on phonics.
Listen. The audience realized he had multiple conspiracies. That's why I went from conspiracy to conspiracies.
All you need is a apostrophe S, and you got that thing nailed.
Locked down. You got everything.
But apostrophe after the S.
Nobody else is dealing with the pressure that I'm under, so I don't want to hear it.
Sorry. Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. You know what? I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. We're moving on.
Yep, moving on. Yep, please.
If you downvote for spelling, get out of here.
This one's good. I like this one. This one's a good one. This is a good one.
Topical.
Yeah, it hits.
It's dank.
It hits. And we gotta respect it.
Once again, the podcast has no idea. Like at this point, everybody listening to the podcast.
You gotta be quicker.
Gotta be quicker than that.
It's almost better I disconnect so I don't lose points. Although I'm back at 0.
Could be
right.
worse, I guess.
With 1 round left to play, Sean is in first.
He can't win his own
Guys,
game.
let's collude.
That's
Let's
it.
collude.
Oh, collusion? Yeah, I forgot. When I'm just do well, hey, we gotta fuck Sean. It's fine.
It's a free market.
Sean is,
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Sean is in first. Warner's in second. Schaefer has climbed his way out of the trenches into third.
Yes, done good God's work there.
I'm now in fourth, and then Cameron is still in fifth.
At 0 points, you haven't gone negative, which is impressive.
1 round to play.
My thing disconnected.
Here,
I had 1,000 points.
I want to know: is anybody who's listening to the podcast actually like still listening at this point?
I have no idea. Probably
If
not.
you are,
Well, like I'm
please
a
follow us on Twitch this week.
Hey,
dude.
if you aren't, you should go to the YouTube video at this point.
Yeah, or all of the shorts, everything. Next
All right,
round.
let's
Final
round
round.
five.
Final
Round
round.
Final round.
A
It's
mean
so
podcast.
fucking bad. We're good.
Okay, come on. That's a thing. Reroll? Really? All right. Do we want to reroll? All right, we're rerolling. That's not good. That's not funny. That's a good one. How about that one? Wish I could slow down time.
I don't know if mine's good or not, but you know what? Final round. Send it.
Ooh, going hard in the paint right here. This is everything I got. We've got 20 seconds left.
The good thing is you had so little.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Not a lot
chat.
of biscuits.
Oh,
to
no,
risk.
chat.
10
Oh,
seconds.
no, chat.
Are they not helping you? Are they not helping you? Are they not helping you? What are they doing?
Zero help.
5 seconds.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Come on, get it
Type
out
it
there.
in.
Get it out there. Get it out there.
We
Just
got
be
an
on
ID.
Thompson.
We
Be
got
on
an
Thompson.
Yeah. Aaron Simple Jack.
Simple.
chat. Come on.
Oh, all right. Wait.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a force.
I wish the gift. I lost mine. I could never get it back. So I'm upset.
Can't relate, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Unsheets. It's,
You want to explain this to the audience?
Jesus Christ! So for the people listening, that was the God of War, Kratos raging. The caption was when your foreskin unsheathes itself. So shout out to all the uncircumcised people out there listening to the podcast. Some of us can't relate, but hey, I'm sure you have that frustration.
Sexually, whatever.
Okay, we'll
No,
just stop it. We'll stop there. Anyway, next meme. I see. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
That was Chad's contribution.
All right. Well,
Good
good
luck.
chat. Good. I appreciate that. Good stuff. And then a He-Man Raging Eagle. Until next time, friends. What the fuck is he getting on? A little.
That's like his little scooter bike.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah. So it's just the Raging Eagle going to make an appearance again because I think there's still fucking 4 or 5 of those still left.
We got 2.
Only 2 left?
We got
You
2.
open that fridge. It's
Although
gonna
isn't
be
that
different.
Skeletor that he's running into the cave and he says until next time? I don't know.
That's solid. I appreciate
That's
this.
a good one.
So it's Meg, as Budweiser, saying, "You guys always act like you're better than me," and then it's the rest of our family: Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Light.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
A blown layup for Raging Eagle.
You know what? It's growing on me.
Stop. Do not.
Once you've had Presidente,
that
then
Spider-Man meme, it had like
Presidente is still better.
Is Raging Eagle. All right. We have another topical good one. I like that. I do like it. It's a two servicemen. One is throwing it looks like an Enderman Pearl from Minecraft, labeled as PAL Sphere, and then him saying it's a human sphere. So for all the PAL World players, you run that distinction.
Catch humans.
Hell yeah. Friends, as Hugh called them in the chat. All right, let's see it.
Who is not voted?
Everyone's voted, I think.
Nope.
Waiting on one more vote.
One more vote. Who's got it?
Who's gonna win?
Is it you?
I clicked it.
No.
All right, I've got mine.
Oh, there it is. Now, one of you was guilty.
And
Let's look at the results.
Sean.
Holy shit! Sean is a great meme guy. Who would have guessed? That's crazy.
Oh no!
To be fair, Schaefer did come back. He came back from nothing to second place.
Who's downvoting foreskin?
People who can't relate.
Yeah, I don't have one. I don't know what the fuck that's like, bud. Sorry, I don't know.
Drink to that.
Anyway,
so the final results.
The final results
of Make It Me. Well, final results. Okay, Sean won his own game.
Hey,
Shock.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we're gonna blame me because I brought the game out. My bad.
Number 2, Schaefer.
You gotta go.
As Spooderman. 3 was me. I came in third. Warner, because of lack of help from the chat, came in at 4.
Sorry, chat. I don't know. I can't blame it all on him. I'll take some of the blame.
Cameron
Got a
with
negative 250.
negative points coming in 5th.
Couldn't read the room.
Yeah,
But
damn.
I
For
know it's not.
Make It Me.
I guess you guys are mature. Whatever.
I just don't have my foreskin, bro. I can't relate.
It's too
You need
real,
more
man.
Thompson
Sometimes
memes.
it gets too
More
real.
Thompson memes. That gets you further.
Or spell conspiracy wrong, whatever.
Well,
Technically, I guess you spelled conspiracy right. You just didn't realize how to pluralize it. So you don't just add IES.
I told you. I realized it wasn't just one conspiracy. It was multiple. So
And I told you that still.
All right, Jenkins, take us out. play that little song.
well, that's what we got. That's 100 episodes. Podcast, I'm sorry. I am sorry for the last call, but you can follow us on YouTube at the THE Last Call Podcast, Instagram, TikTok. I almost forgot that word.
Twitch, X. You guys have an X account?
We don't have an X account, no.
I don't know how to say that.
All of the platforms follow us at the THEE Last Call
About
Podcast.
OnlyFans.
Oh, we haven't worked on that yet.
All right.
In development.
At the THEE Last
Had a
Call
little eye roll
Podcast.
from the audience member there. Is you good with that or bad with that? You didn't really look that
Look, money is
negative.
money, I'm just
yeah, shit.
I don't judge.
Thank-
Sex work is real work.
Thank you for hanging out with us for 100 episodes. We'll be back next week. For the Last Call Podcast, I'm Aaron. That's Nick. That's Sean. Schaefer, Cam, thanks for joining. And we hope you have a great fucking Friday.
This is the freshman 15. And thank you for coming out. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm sipping on something in here right now. So homie, live it up, drink it down, and then turn around and go ever feel your